Hello and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In today's video we are taking a look at Snapshot 21W14A. It's a little bit of a smaller snapshot, but I tell you what, I think this snapshot is going to change the way survival Minecraft works. Let's jump straight into things and turn around. As you will see, I have a little setup around here. We're going to take a look at something brand new that's been added to the game, and to do that I am going to jump into survival mode. Over here you will see that I have different ore variants. I have the gold type of ores, including the deep slate variants, iron and copper. And what we're going to do is I have two pickaxes here. I have one with Fortune 3 and one with Silk Touch. Now what we'd expect while mining this with regular Silk Touch is that the ore block would drop, as it is just there. So that is completely normal and expected. However, let's go mine this now with Fortune 3 and we will see that we have this brand new item drop, and this is called raw gold. And let's go along and do the same. As you see, if we now mine the deep slate variant, we're also going to get some raw gold. Surprisingly, we're also going to get some raw iron and also some raw copper by mining their respective blocks. So what's the point of these raw items? Well, the whole point of this is to stop clutter in the inventory, and it also means they are compatible with spawnable and fortunable items like coal, redstone, diamonds, lapis, and those sorts of items. So now we can now fortune all the different metals in the game, so gold, iron, and copper. But we still have to smelt these items. So let's pop up here, and in this furnace I'm going to place in our gold, our raw iron and our raw copper. Let's jump into creative mode, and if we break away those blocks you will see that now they will smelt into regular golden ingots. So we've actually, meaning we can now fortune these blocks, meaning we can get more from one block instead of what used to be the case where we'd have just one. So let's get rid of all those redstone lamps and take a look here. We can still smelt these Silk Touch ore blocks. However, we're obviously only going to get one ingot from that, and as you can see I've done the same here. We've got deep slate variants and all the iron and copper variants of those, but over here we're getting a lot more from mining just a couple of blocks. So what's the whole point of this? Well, the whole point of it means that if you're mining along with a regular pickaxe or anything and you run into these blocks and we start mining through all of these, and you'll see that already by mining just 3 types of ores, I've got 6 different types of blocks here. Now we can already see the problem. That is taking up 6 slots in our inventory. However, now if we were to go ahead and mine them with our regular fortune or just a regular non-Silk Touch pickaxe, we'll now see that when we mine all of these, well, we're not taking up hardly as much space. We're halving that inventory space taken up. So this is a great way for our inventory space to be managed better, and it's those small little changes which will really make the world of difference. I tell you what, I do love the textures for these items. I mean, take a look at them. I think the gold one is my favourite. It reminds me of just a little pile of gold that's been unrefined, and then by putting it in our furnaces, that will then refine them. Now, this also does apply to blast furnaces, so there's nothing new there, and that is great to hear that we can now use these with furnaces and blast furnaces as well as regular furnaces. Now, before we cover the last couple of features in today's snapshot, we are very close on the channel to 2,000 subscribers, and it would be awesome if we could reach it by April. So if you're new to the channel and you like snapshot videos, well, why not subscribe, as we release them as soon as they come out. Anyways, back to it after that sneaky bit of self-promotion. Over here we have 2 regular oxidized copper blocks. Oxidized copper blocks are fully oxidized blocks. There's no more levels above them. Now we can now wax them using honeycomb. Previously this wasn't possible. Technically it isn't really needed because this isn't going to wax any further, but it does mean that if hit by lightning it will not go down a stage, which it previously would have been able to. Once again, we can also right click with an axe to get rid of that wax stage, and we can also continue to right click to lower it through all of the oxidization stages. In the last snapshot we saw that deep slate can now spawn in blobs between Y0 and Y16, and now the same applies to tough. So if we come over here, you'll see that here we have some tough blocks, and look at our Y level. Let's grab up the F3 screen. We're a little bit lower, but when we come above you'll see we're at Y2, and we'll actually find this all the way up until Y16. So here we have another example of this tough spawning in, and this is just helping with the transition between what we are believing to be the deep dark, or at least where deep slate is currently spawning, and the regular stone based top levels. Once again, we have seen some small changes in today's snapshot, but I tell you what, I think they're going to make the world of difference. What do you make of today's snapshot? Are you impressed with these brand new raw materials that we can find deep down underground? And what would you like to see next coming up in the 1.17 Cave and Cliffs update? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.